like proudly loving ourselves, and people hate it. But this is the first time.
If you're doing a TikTok like this and you're upset of a 3-second clip, you don't love yourself. Welcome to Sorry I Offended You, the second episode of the Taylor Swift cancellation for being fatphobic in her new music video, Anti-Hero. I made a part 2 here because there's a lot of content that I want to go through, and we're going to go into more videos about people complaining about Taylor Swift. So let's get into this right now. Okay, this video says the album was asked. I said what I said. Stop being fatphobic, you weirdos. That's real fucking edgy, saying an album sucks. The funny thing is she still looks kind of like Taylor Swift. So she's like, she's in her hate Taylor Swift phase, but she hasn't gotten the haircut yet to decolonize herself from Taylor Swift, apparently.
In 6, bought me the Taylor Swift Beautiful Eyes EP, and I have never looked back since. I've always loved Taylor Swift, but what she just did in her Anti-Hero music video is really making me question if that is someone that I would like to continue to support, because that shit was not okay. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can go watch the video, or I'm just gonna put the receipts here.
Receipts? That was a clip from the fucking music video. Do you think she's gonna dirty delete her music video? Like,
please give me sympathy. That's what it's giving. That's what it's fucking giving. You can't.
That's wild. Like, why are you mocking her on her self-image stuff that she vulnerably put out in her art? I guess body image issues only matter if you're a certain BMI. But if you're not a high BMI level, then fuck your body image issues, apparently.
Skinny people's favorite pastime is cosplaying fat people because it gets some sympathy from other skinny people so that they can be like, oh my god, Jessica, you're not fat. Why would you say that you're not? Shut the fuck up.
So I guess this is fat appropriation. No one is sitting around saying, I wish I could pretend that I'm fat so I could get... Like, here's a fucking flaw in the logic. If you're so oppressed because you're overweight, but then you claim that people are pretending to be overweight for clout, then are you really oppressed for being overweight if people are trying to gain attention through that oppression or whatever?
Yeah. That does nothing. Especially people, I know this is going to bring back but my eating disorder comments. No, your eating disorder.
She a Steelers fan? Of course she's a Steelers fan.
Most people who are fat over it. We do not care about skinny people's feelings anymore. You can go cry. I don't care.
It sounds like you're the one in your feelings. Like, she just did a music video in a way that she processed it enough. It seems like you're the one who's in your feelings with this TikTok over a fucking 1 second, 2 to 3 second clip in a music video.
Literally have so much privilege.
Literally privilege.
Take up space.
Take up space.
And you know what?
Holy fuck, we're winning woke bingo.
We're not going to shrink back anymore like y'all would like us to.
Someone who loves himself will look at that clip and be like, huh. Okay, I didn't fucking... Like, even if you didn't like it, you don't... If you love yourself around this area, you're not going to be this fucking angry over a music video. You're going to unfollow, move on, or say, you know what? I didn't like that portion, but I like the song itself. Or I fucking relate to it. Like, I relate to it. Like, if you've actually processed your pain around your weight, you would listen to the music video and you're like, damn, girl, I feel like that too sometimes. But no, you want to get angry over some TikTok videos and pretend that you're not hurt. I don't believe you.
Onto a platform where I was allowed to not only love my own body, but love other fat bodies too. And it's so
coping.
Beautiful. So with all of that happening, to see this still, I'm over.
You derailed your fucking day over a music video and you say you're over it. That's ridiculous. You're not allowed to exist. People either hate you or fetishize you. Let's look at your comments. Oh my God, I know, right? I heard about the new movie, makes me sick. Taylor Swift 2. I'm not a fan of Taylor, but I think everyone just needs to understand the context of what she meant. You're so correct. Slay. Everyone hates you and they only fetishize you, yet you have all these comments. You have, how many fucking likes? You got 435 likes on your video. Disappointed? Yes. Surprised? Nah. Like, I like how you position this video of, like, you're this teacher reprimanding her. Like, I am not surprised. Like, you're so morally superior just because you found a fucking camera in a TikTok.
You know that I consider myself a former Swiftie, okay?
Former Swiftie, but you didn't take the fucking photos down? And this is exactly what I said before. I forgot if I said in the previous video or this video. It's the same thing. It's framing her as a fan, so somehow her fucking opinion is valid on this.
Her music was crucial to my development. And if you know me, you know I'm not lying. I'm so sorry. When I was
she gave you so much with her music in your life. And then this one little clip of the video just made you decide to throw it all away.
An active Swiftie, I was fighting for my life the entire time. Especially with one who like holds multiple identities. And I will say this is not the first time that Miss Swift has missed the mark. Honestly, I can't remember what the last straw was for me, but between her actions showing her white feminism and her standing in it proudly.
White feminism. Don't be white and a feminist. It's not. If you're white and a feminist, you're fucking canceled.
She just released the album, and in this video for this song called Anti-Hero, she is on a scale, and the scale clearly says fat. And as another mutual of mine mentioned, it is more than just what the scale says. The scene then cuts to her and a clone of herself looking at her with disgust after looking at the scale that says fat. And by the end of the video, she finds relief in not being fat.
So you never had a moment like that in your life? That you've never struggled with stepping on the scale and then not liking your body image, and then like another version of yourself talks to you badly?
This is problematic because she could have just learned that being fat is not bad. It's a lot of unlearning, and it's a lot of understanding that the concept of being fat and the negative connotation behind it is because of societal standards.
It's like we're trying so hard to unlearn not wanting to be fat instead of adopting healthy habits to where we feel better in our body. You don't feel good in your body when you're extremely overweight. So like, what's more important here? If a music video, again, with 3 seconds most of something that offends you is hurting your psyche, then you need a lot more help than trying to get a music video taken down off the internet. If that's how fragile you are, I don't know what to fucking tell you. Like, there's issues deeper than this. It's not nearly the most offensive videos out there. Like, it's not even top 100. What are we talking about? Okay.
More times where Taylor Swift missed the mark. This was from her "You Need to Calm Down" video.
Screenshot. You should have listened to that video. You need to fucking calm down. You need to calm down. All right. You should watch that video again. There's some sage advice in there.
Especially as a fat black Swiftie. And if you watch her documentary on Netflix, her saying how comfortable she was being apolitical. And celebrities don't owe us anything to share their politics.
Oh no, how dare you? How dare you not bend the knee to the leftist cult and decide that you're not going to get into politics. How fucking dare you, Taylor? White feminism is deciding not to be bullied into a political ideology, apparently. Of course, it's a white trait, right? It's a white trait. Only white people could be as horrible to decide not to get into the political drama. If you want to be a good person, you should be screaming at people on the internet. What the fuck are you doing just staying neutral and minding your own business and doing your music? You know? That's disgusting white feminism. All right, one last video. One last torture piece.
Hey Taylor Swift, what the fuck, dude? And in 5 seconds of your music video, you have successfully reinforced the idea.
Whoa. What was that? Is that the white supremacy sign?
Believe me, I'm empathetic that she has had an eating disorder, including herself, but that does not give her permission to perpetuate a really harmful fucking narrative.
Oh my.
That's not a feeling. And feeling fat or fearing being.
Yeah, like fat is a thing, but you could feel fat. You know, I guess what they're trying to say is that they don't want people identifying in being fat. They want it to be more of an outer personal thing. So when you say you feel fat, that it's insulting or something. I don't know.
Does not mean that you deal with these systemic issues that actual fat people actually deal with.
I love how they just copy and paste. They copy and paste the social justice stuff, like, about racism. And now all of a sudden being fat is a systemic issue. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Like, the food pyramid is ultimately fucked up. They tell you to eat all these fucking carbs, but you can decide not to. You can decide to go keto and intermittent fast today. You know? It's systemic fatness that is tearing us down. And they just make it seem like this whole fucking social justice thing when really you just ate too much.
And I was a counselor for teenage girls, and if this music video had come out then, and they would have seen their fucking idol standing on a scale, looking disappointed and disgusted with herself, and the word fat coming up, I can only imagine how hurt and disgusted with themselves.
I don't fucking know. In middle school, I listened to the Marshall Mathers LP, and he talked about, like, there was a skit of him and Criminal robbing a bank and shooting the teller and then running out. And I feel like that might have been more damaging to me than Taylor Swift fucking stepping on a scale. Kids were listening to Marilyn Manson and Eminem and fucking Papa Roach, right? Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. But apparently Taylor Swift stepping on a fucking scale. Like, it's amazing to me how far left these people are, but they sound exactly like the conservatives on Fox News sounded like back when I was growing up. Is music damaging our kids? Taylor Swift stepped on a scale. Meanwhile, you're okay with hypersexualized and hyperviolent content. Probably, my guess.
People right now who are feeling that way. Like Taylor, you have fat fans. Did you consider them? It blows my mind that someone with this much power and influence who's all about impact.
I'm sure that she'll still have plenty of fat fans after this, because not every person who is a certain weight is this emotionally fragile. Anyway, if you want to decolonize yourself from cancel culture, and if there's somewhere in your mind that you have a fear of a bunch of crazy lunatics making TikToks about you if you accidentally say the wrong thing on the internet, and you don't know what to do in situations like that, or if you see yourself suddenly censoring yourself, self-censoring your content, which is dumbing down and watering down your content, and you know it deep down in your soul, check out my new program, Fuck Cancel Culture, more violent, more dangerous, more problematic ever than before. And thank you for listening to this series on Taylor Swift. I know part of it was painful, and I congratulate you for sticking through it.